G'day and g'day again, and welcome back to the Journeyman Challenge with Tomahawk79 channel, and I'm Tomo, of course. And we are driving as Maximov Tatarov is our character for this game, and he's not looking too hot after a tough Baku race, but we're going to pick ourselves up and have another go and get on it at Austria in the A1 ring, which I tend to enjoy driving, and I've had some good results there in the past. So let's get on qualifying and see how we go. Alrighty, so let's see what our goals for qualifying is.
Hi, guess who? I've seen the team's expectations for the race, so I thought I'd pass them on and wish you luck. Take care.
Alrighty, so they want us to qualify 11 for higher and beat Carlos Sainz. Let's see, do we have any points for upgrades? Oh, we've got 668, so let's have a little look. We are starting to build towards trying to do something on the chassis. We need 800 points there, 1,000 points there, 750 there, so not quite enough to do anything now. Do we want to go for another durability one? Maybe not quite yet. I think we're going alright on the durability. Let's have a look. We have fitted the fifth of everything with the exception of the gearbox. We've gone to the third one there. It's only on 20%, so it's looking not too bad. Let's go to qualifying, shall we?
Thanks for joining us on this Saturday afternoon where qualifying is about to start here in Austria. So sit back and enjoy the afternoon session. And I'm here, of course, with Anthony Davidson on what has turned out to be a very pleasant day indeed. No weather to interfere, no problems on the track, so absolutely no room for error.
That's right, Crofty. It's looking good out there at the moment. Each team will have their own game plan for this session, and of course, once the cars leave the garage, they'll be under parc fermé conditions, so any last-minute adjustments need to be done right here and now. Beyond that,
just
it's all
chug
up to
the
the
last
driver.
bit of me cup
Who
of
can
tea,
keep
good
their
cup
tyres
of
in the right
tea.
temperature, who can hit their apexes. No race fuel on board these days, of course. These are the fastest cars we've had in a long, long time, and it's right here in qualifying where they're at their absolute peak. Let's get started.
Oh, jeez. Didn't have time to reach for the turn mic off button, so I tried to move the mic out of the way for that cop. Hope it didn't transmit too badly for yous. Oh, there we go, I just heard it now. Sigh. Alright, let's check that my setup is the one that I worked on in practice, so we'll load up the Austria one, just to be sure. Austria GP Dry. That should be the one. Let's check 4.2. 2 wings? That's not what I had. What the bloody heck? I did not have 2 wings. 6.6. That's better. Oh, jeez, it gave me a heart attack doing that. There we go. Just checking that everything's hunky-dory. Yeah, that's good. No, I wonder how often that's happened to me, where I've had some weird setup glitchings going on there. Anyways, we've got it back under control now, and so I'm going to be driving out because I haven't turned any laps today on the game in anger since I did practice session yesterday, trying to squeeze in this episode yesterday, but we ran out of time to get it in, so I did little thank you for all the views and 4 months as a YouTuber, a little g'day, thanks you race I did at Australia. Woo! I've got to be careful charging towards that wall coming out of the pits. It comes up a bit quicker than you think. So I don't want to go max all the way around this lap. So we'll just go nice and soft. Ah! I tried to say slow and soft. nice and gentle around the track. Just get everything nicely warmed up without harming the durability on things. Let Stroll get a bit of distance on us. Just get a little heat into everything. Start to warm it up. Alright. Go to rich, standard, rich, max. As we come into the last corners now. Now we've got to really wind it up and go for it. Here we go. Let's start our first qualifying lap in anger. Whoa! Didn't mean to go off the track there. I'm going to have to rectify that on my next attempt through. Probably lost a little bit of time there. Alrighty, that felt good. I think we did alright in that hairpin. Down into third briefly, and on the gas. It was a little bit later than I wanted to. Getting on the old loud pedal. Whoa, shit me tits, we've gone for a bit of a bite into the gravel there. So I'm going to be going for a second lap, I do believe. It's going to be close on the old fuel for that. Ooh, a little bit hairy there, almost off into the boonies. 1 minute 11, not good enough. Oh, wide again into that corner, and we're already down on our previous lap because we went worse than we went last time round. Trying to go a little bit too deep in there I was. A little bit late on the DRS, losing another 10th. Got to make it up in the second part of the track somehow. Oh, we've buggered this one up. So we're going to have to come in, I think, and go for another crack at it. We got to get that first corner better. That's where we've lost the time. Alrighty then, so let's see where our first run has put us. First we'll just change tyres when we get control back. Alright, so let's have a look. 10th, but yeah, we're a second behind the next guy, and I don't like having such a big gap there. I was hoping that we could get down to 1 minute 9. So we gotta find 2 seconds somewhere to be in with a grin, perhaps. But I'll be happy with a 1:10.0 getting around Magnussen's time. But if we can dip into the 1:9s, it'll be even better. Alrighty, so let's go and do it. Normally we'd go straight to the flying lap, but because coming into it cold with no laps, the out lap to be doing just to help me out a little bit. and getting me iron. So we'll go lean to save the engine and save as much fuel, so if we need the second run we can go for the second run. Hopefully we can get the time under our belts this time round and not have to burn another set of tyres up, which will hamper us later down the road in the race or in the next qualifying session with less tyres available to us in the pool. That's where we got into trouble last time round. Got on the power a little bit too early and went over the curb into the Achilles litter. Alright, Max now. Oh, we started that with a bad entry onto the straight. So too busy fiddling around with options. But I think we got that corner slightly better. Though we are still down on our best time. That's probably due to the bad exit we got off the straight. Oh, we've gone deep into the bloody hairpin there. So we need to try to put it all together on one lap, and we just can't seem to piece every corner together in the one lap at the moment. Way down on our time. See how we doing on the old fuel. 1.7 laps. Alright, we've got enough to go one more lap, it seems. Ooh, just hanging on to our nuts in that corner.
Nico's lap times are better than yours. Nico is faster than us.
And we're even slower that time around. Ah, yeah. What we got to do to improve our time? We lost some time coming off that hairpin. Is 111 the best we're going to get out of the car? Maybe that's the pace of the car, I don't know. We'll have to have a look, see how our teammate is doing. Alright, yeah, shutting it down. 0.8 behind, I'm not going to recover that. Let's stroll past, someone out of his way. Have to go get another set of tyres unless our time is good enough to hold position, I don't know. Actually no, we're down in 17th now, behind Alonso. Ugh. Wrong with me setup. I was pumping out 110s and almost in the 19s during practice yesterday, and today I'm well off that. I just can't get me iron maybe. I'm not sure. Something's missing, that's for certain. And that's a little thing called speed, and we need that. Alright, let's have a look at the standings. We need to get into the 109s. Yeah, 109.9, that's the pace of the car, and we're tottering around with a 111 for some reason. Let's have a quick look at my setup. Maybe there's something that needs tweaking. Oh, we can't tweak anything because we're under, yeah, we're under what's the name. Alright, so we just gotta try and pull out a bit of extra oomph in our driving. I think that's what I'm doing. I think I'm going too deep into the braking areas and getting slower exits. Alright, I'm gonna go flying lap like I normally do and see how it go without doing the drive out lap. I think we got a better exit there. Oh, we lost it a bit on that corner. Screwed that one up a bit. I tried to get it in tighter, but understeering. Haven't had understeer in this car before on this track, so that was new. Half a second down. Perez is getting in our way, as is Grosjean, so we're going to back right off. Tried to get a better exit there, but give myself a little bit more room to get. Okay, so we'll let these two go, and then we'll wind it back up again. Try and get on the power better there. Alright, this is it, hopefully. Previous time. Got a good launch out of that corner, but I was a bit slow on the DRS opening. Got a better exit off that corner. That'll help. Shit me tits. We've gone wide there. How's our fuel? 0.95 a lap. I don't think we'll get another lap in. But we're gonna have to try. Not my best performance in qualifying, but we are going to try and see if we can get over the line with the smell of an oil rag. We are up on our time, but I have a feeling we're not going to make it on fuel, unfortunately. Yeah, we're not going to make it with fuel. And I made a big mistake there. We're going to run out of fuel even before we get back to the pits. Shit me tits. Not the best showing. Don't know why I couldn't get the speed out of the car today. maybe it's the low grip. It feels like we're sort of on the cold grip situation, and maybe I've got to have a different setup for low grip. Might have needed a bit more front wing, perhaps. Yeah, could be I was overthinking it and just trying to drive too hard, overdriving it. Yeah. Maybe I don't think I had the right setting for the conditions, and that's caught me out a couple of times. I've noticed that when you've got this overcast kind of cold conditions, the track grip is a little bit less there than what I'm used to in the normal sunny dry conditions, and I like that because it's challenging. It forces you to learn new conditions, and yeah, because whenever it would just go overcast, you'd still have maximum grip until the rain starts coming and the track gets greasy. So we're the from 18th, behind both McLarens, but we're ahead of the Saubers. Oh, will we have enough time to go to track? Nah, not enough time. Damn it! We didn't get back into the pits quick enough, unfortunately. So yeah, that's our session done. At least we'll have some more tyres in the bank and we can work our way up the order. Nico put in a good time, got himself into the second session, qualified 11th, but unfortunately we're going to lose a fair bit of points, brownie points with the team, and our reputation will take another hit for that one. We weren't that far behind Van Dorn's time. Yeah, I'm hoping in the race, towards the end of the race, we can pop in something better than a 111. I'm hoping we can get down to a 110, maybe a 19 in the race. But yeah, the leaders are doing 108s. I've lost me notes for the best time I did in qualifying, but I think it was a 109.5. If I'd repeated that, we would have been inside the top 10. Was I over 109.5 or 109.7? Can't quite recall. Yeah, was using the grippiest tyres there, the Ultra Softs. But, yeah, I just didn't get my head around the conditions and the car that time around. And so, let's move along now and find out who got pole position. Now we get some more resource points. We go up to 700. Well, we might have enough now to get the next quality control, perhaps for the chassis, and we're now behind on the old rivalry with Sainz, and our reputation has took a bit of a hit again. Here's our goals for the race.
Hello. I just wanted to pass on the team's expectations for this race. Good luck.
They want us to come 14th, beat Carlos Sainz. Only 1 point behind him, so it's not too bad. Have a quick look at the upgrades on the chassis. 800 points. It's this one that was 750, so that's efficiency. We're worried about quality control, so we'll wait until we're able to go and get that. So off to the race we go. least there's no walls for us to crash into this time.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's
Here we go
race.
with
Lewis
the starting
Hamilton
grid.
lines up on pole position,
Hamilton
and
got
Valtteri
pole.
Bottas will line
Bottas
up
makes it a
alongside.
Mercedes
Looking
lockout
down
for the
rest
front
of the
row,
grid, we have
with Ferrari
Vettel, Raikkonen,
hogging the
Max
second row,
Verstappen,
and Red Bull
Ricciardo,
predictably
Stroll,
grabbing the third
Grosjean,
row. Then
Ocon,
Stroll and
and
Grosjean,
Sergio Perez,
Ocon and Perez. Hulkenberg
Massa,
got 11.
Kevin Magnussen,
Massa has a
and
penalty.
Sainz, Kvyat,
Magnussen, then
Alonso,
Sainz, Kvyat,
Stoffel,
then
Van
Alonso,
Dorn,
Van Dorn, then
Pascal
Wehrlein,
Wehrlein,
Marcus
Ericsson, and a Renault
Ericsson,
rounds
and we've
off
been
the
dropped to 20th?
And now
What?
it's time to head down
When
to
I
the
changed
track.
parts, it said no penalty. Because I've already put the fifth one into, of all the parts into circulation in an earlier episode or race. I'd have to stick my head out to tell you, but it's too dark at the moment to see. It's like, 5:40 AM, the sun will be up soon. I'll chat to you after the race. So let's have a look at our strategy. They're saying a one stop, there's only 2 seconds in it. So if there's only 2 seconds in it, I'm going to go for this strategy. Because I like the idea of coming home on 2 sets of ultra softs there. Doing 14 laps, then 11 laps, then 11 laps. But I'm going to edit that actually. Will we be able to go an extra lap? No. It's going to put more time on it. 50% wear, 53% wear. Alright, we'll be able to stretch this one out. Okay, it wants to say it's going to put more wear on things. But I'd rather come 10 laps at the end and see if we can do 15 laps. We'll just stretch it out just a little bit and see how we go. Alrighty, fuel. I want 3 extra laps of fuel so I can just absolutely go bananas with the fuel early on. Alrighty, 39.5 laps should be fine. Off we go. Kind of wishing I hadn't wasted all those sets of soft tire, ultra soft tires, trying to get into Q2 when I had penalties that I didn't know about. So apparently, when it says you're not getting a penalty, you still get a penalty, which kind of sucks. Thankfully, a future patch will fix that problem up. Looks like the conditions are the same. It's a bit overcasty again, and the track's looking a little bit dark like it was in qualifying, so we could struggle again, maybe, for outright lap pace, but racecraft should be fine. We should be able to try to get some positions early on. Whew. Ericsson putting the brakes on when we're trying to put the pace on to warm our tyres up. Oh, we don't want standard, we want lean. Save the engine for the race. So, yeah, there we go. And we'll have a bit more oomph for later on. Change it back to standard for the start. Actually, no, I'll change it back to rich for the start. Getting some nice temperature into the tyres. Yeah, thanks to Spot the Aussie, who's a legendary streamer. He does Formula 1 and open lobbies as well, so he's up to, I think he's up to the last Grand Prix is the next one up. He's up to Abu Dhabi already, well ahead of me. Yeah, I'm plodding along at my own pace. My main focus at the moment is trying to get the FIFA one. Epic series finished and closed up by the 25th, the night of the 25th into the morning of the 26th, and when I finish that stream window I'll be going to get the new game. Here we go. Lights out and away. Let's see, now we've got to try try and find our way down the inside. It's a few positions up. Got the run on Vandort and Kvyat. We had to jink out to the left side. Oh, can we get down the inside of our teammate? Yes, we can. Massa is in the way. Get the revs up. We couldn't quite get the run on Grosjean, but we have got the run on Magnussen behind us. Now, going to try and send it down the inside of Grosjean. Oh, we've tapped him. So we slid a little bit wide, a bit too deep into the corner, but the position is ours, and now we can get after Massa. I love these two double left-hand corners. They feel nice if you get them right. We've got Magnussen now threatening to make a move. We keep him at bay into 6th. Down into 5th for the final corner. Slip it into 4th just to keep the revs high. And we got a warning for corner cutting, even though I thought we took that nicely. We didn't manage to keep it on the track that time. It didn't run wide, so that's good. Maybe we're starting to get the hang of the conditions, perhaps. Can't seem to make any inroads on Massa despite being in rich mix. We will keep at his, nipping at his heels. Down into 3rd, on the power now. Through the gears up to 7th. Into 4th briefly, just to blip the throttle. Down into 5th again. Get that corner a little bit nicer, get a good exit, see if we can pick up a slipstream, a little toe down this straight. Down to 6, hold it in there, balls to the wall, 4th gear. Alrighty, we're right up his tailpipe now, we're starting to come good as the grip, and everything is heating up quite nicely. Cheeky little lunge, ooh, we could have gone for a double, but it was trying to bite off more than we could chew. It's a little bit of a battle group forming in front of us between Perez, Ricciardo, and it looks like another one of the pink cars. Oh no, it's Verstappen and Stroll. Oh, there is a pink car in there, Perez. I was too busy looking at what's in front of me, so it looks like Ricciardo and Verstappen and Stroll are involved there. Let's go see if we can sail up the inside of Perez this time. Down into 2nd. 3rd, he's got the grip on the outside of the corner. He's trying to press us for space on the inside. Can we hold it around the outside? Oh, contact made. Down into 4th to shut the door, and we hold the position up into 9th. Getting into the thick of things now, chasing Verstappen down. 6th gear round the corner, holding onto our nuts through that one, and nicely there. And we have DRS, as DRS is now available. Goodies. We got the goodies, mate. Wanted to go down into 3rd because Verstappen was slowed up by Stroll. We're popping out one side to the other side. Can't get the straight line speed, we're popping around. Oh, we've got a collision with Verstappen, warning. So we come down the inside. Oh, can't get the traction as we're forced to go very tight, but we do have DRS again to help fight off Verstappen. Now we're trying to get down the inside of Stroll, down into 2nd, into 3rd, holding onto the corner only just. Bit of aggressive driving there by Tatarov. Has he been on the vodka? Someone needs to breathalyze this kid. He's going like a mad cunt, that's for sure. Now, I don't think we'll chase down Ricciardo as he's got clean air. He's not fighting with anyone. And I dare say Verstappen probably has the pace to get by us. But for now, we're holding station. Yeah, Verstappen is keeping in there quite nicely with us. little bit wide that time. Oh, pardon me, jeez. Gone a little bit faster, green personal best. Oh, sliding wide there. That'll give Verstappen a good look down our inside. Ah, he thinks twice about that one, even though he had the momentum to go for it. Maybe I need to go down to second gear for that corner. When I go down to third, it seems like I'm sliding wide. Is it just me, or has the track got a little bit darker, like we could be heading into a change of conditions? Verstappen is still there, threatening. I can feel that I'm struggling for grip a little bit more, having to go down a lower gear on some of those corners. Yep, down into third for that one instead of fourth. It's easily fourth through there during practice sessions, and now I'm having to use third gear. Try to see what second gear does for me in the next corner when I was easily third gear all through practice. Yep, I got able to get on the power much earlier then and hold my position a bit better. I'm going fourth gear there and feathering the throttle on fifth. Yep, there is less grip available. So I think we might be heading towards rainy conditions, lads. So we've got to keep an eye on that to change our strategy at the right time. How are we doing with Verstappen? He's keeping around, hanging on to our tail. Not close enough to have a dig at us yet. He's moving around on the straight, but maybe he's got some overheating issues from our turbulent air. Well, maybe that might make his engine go kaboom. Renault are not having the best reliability this year, but they're nowhere near as bad as the Honda has been for going kabloomy. Hamilton puts in a fastest lap of 1:10. Our best's a 1:12. Want to do better than that if we can. Well, we done not too far off our best then. Looks like there's a fight going on up ahead. Looks like Ricardo has caught someone. Ricardo, you dum-dum. Say it right, you wombat. Ooh, a little bit of a snap out there as I get too much on the juice too soon. Verstappen is again looking for fresh air down this straight. Oh, run wide. Let off the brakes just a little bit early there. Trying to see if I could sneaky a bit more speed and get on the juice a little earlier, but it's come a cropper and put me under a bit more pressure. Sliding wide there. Oh, Verstappen now, he's sniffing me butt, seeing what I had for breakfast or dinner. Oh, on the curbing. It's getting a bit nervous. Bad lap there from Tatarov. decided the battle that's up ahead of us.
Lap to the car in front is 5.2 seconds.
Verstappen is having a look. Not enough overspeed to pass us. We've gone wide into that one again.
We pretty much burned up our excess fuel. We now got target signal. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down. Situational mode.
Ah, we got to keep an eye on our fuel, that's right. Ooh, shit, me tits, we've used up a fair whack of it already. We'll have to just go into lean now and hold on to our nuts.
Okay, distance to teammate 7.3 seconds.
Verstappen is still there, we've got a bit of a Tatarov train building up. A bit like Jarno Trulli back in the day. We've got Perez there looking for something, and Massa is lurking back there behind him. So we're now down in lean engine mode so that they've got a bit more of a chance to have a crack at us on the straights. Oh, only just hanged on to it there. Oh, here he goes. Verstappen down the inside. Can we hang it around the outside? No, we can't. Oh, we've made contact, but we have got DRS. Now we've got Perez trying to mug us off. Oh, we slid wide under the pressure. Ah, we've held on to it, but Perez still coming back at us with that more powerful Mercedes engine. We're gonna mug him off down the inside. We'll get DRS. We're going to block him off down the inside and make him go round the outside. Get on the power early, holding position, but Verstappen, who I suspected we wouldn't be able to hold on to, is running away now. But I do want to keep Perez behind if we can. 7th is still pretty good position. Nuts, he's come down the inside just like Verstappen did, but we managed to hold the outside this time. Can we do it again? Oh no! He's made contact with us, put us sideways, and that's allowed Magnussen to get past us. Thankfully not too much damage to our wing, and we live to fight another day. Oh, we've touched up Magnussen as we went down the inside there. We're all over the place. Grosjean gets us back. Oh no, it's Grosjean this time, his teammate. Magnussen has lost position after that tangle. We come down the inside of Grosjean, force him off the road a little bit, cheekily there. We've got DRS to fight back. We're hanging on to 7th somehow, even though Perez has got past us. So someone's come into the pits up ahead of us. Oh no! We've lost the grip completely into that corner, and we've been mugged off by both Magnussen and Grosjean. We've been absolutely unsettled off our rhythm now. We're fighting for survival in the top 10. The tyres feel like a lot worse than they should, but we're hanging in there doing our best. Could this be wet conditions coming sooner than we thought? It's our teammate behind us now, I believe. No, Verstappen's behind us. Verstappen must have come into the pits. We've gone wide again into the first corner. Can we calm our tits and settle our shit together? Ooh, shit me tits. That was a little bit scary there. We just need to hang on for our pit stop lap. Lap 14, I think it was. Oh no, we've sailed off the road and there we go. Hulkenberg, our teammate, and Ricardo mugs us up and we're now out of the points. Need to look at our tyres. 56%. Oh, that's more than what the indicators said they would be. Alright, but we need to try to stretch this out on these tyres so that we've got less time on the less laps. We can try to have better wear on the next set of tyres. So I'm going to try and go to lap 15 if I can hold on to it. But if it gets above 60%, I think I'll come in. So we haven't driven to match the wear of the tyres. We've been trying to go like... I've been trying to drive like I had fresh tyres every lap. I think that's my problem. Keep forgetting, you gotta be mindful of the tyres as they wear down. Got so caught up in those battles. It was a bit of fun. That corner is why I'm struggling to get the car stopped for the most of it. Everywhere else it seemed to be okay. The first corner and that corner seemed to catch me out a little bit. Keep an eye on 60%. Oh, decision time. Alright, we'll keep out a little bit longer just in case we get the rain coming and we get a call to switch to inters maybe. Just going to drive a little bit more conservative and should be alright. Let Massa go because we'll get the DRS and we can hide him into the corner under braking. Oops, I accidentally double pressed it then. We've got the inside line. There we go. That was a bit better into that corner. Coming in this lap, we've made it to our pit stop stretch lap that I wanted to stretch it out to. Oh, that was too close for comfort. Whew. Into the pits. Alrighty. So, away we go. 2.4, not too bad.
Into speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
Ah, no. I've hit the bloody wall coming out of the pits. We can't have that. That's just stupid. Sorry about that. It's trying too eagerly to get back on the track quickly. So, we've been shuffled back through the pack with our first pit stop, so not worked out too great now, has it? Kind of thinking maybe we should have gone for a one-stopper. So we'll go to standard for now. Got 2 laps of fuel up our sleeve. We won't burn it just yet. See how we go and stand as we try to fight back into the points. Yeah, car feeling so much better now on fresh rubber. Yes, we do have DRS on Ericsson.
Okay, you're in its dirty air. Get past it.
We'll get it again on the next straight. We just got to get a little bit closer. Under braking, we should be able to do it and get the DRS. Good job done. Next up is Verlaine. Too slow through that corner and turned in and got a little bit too much inside curve. A little bit of a misjudgment there from me.
So your total lead is 25.6 seconds.
Alright, I think I'm now settled into this set of tyres, so it's time to push on rich mode. Vettel's got into the 110s now, fastest lap. Now we just got to settle into a rhythm and try to get back into the bottom end of the points. I'll be happy with anywhere in the bottom end of the points. Anywhere between 7th or 10th, we can get back to that kind of position in the race would be good. Tend to lose out in the pit stops a fair bit. I haven't figured out what I'm doing wrong in regards to the pit stops. But we're living and we're learning. Well, now we should be able to dive it up the inside here. Oh, too much speed. Gives him a chance to fight back. I just flip the throttle to let him by so we get the DRS on the exit. Oh, we've bottled it wide again. Should be able to dive down the inside into this turn. Nicely done, just nabs it off in. Maybe it's just going to stay like this all race and threaten to rain, I don't know. Looks like it could rain any minute. Forgot to check the weather before the race.
Okay, this is
Warning. Whoops.
I need you to stop cutting the corners. If you keep it up, the stewards will award you a penalty.
You're a naughty boy there. We're back up into 16th place now. 2 places out of our target for the team.
0 seconds.
Magnussen's the next one to chase down. Lost a lot of track position over him in the pit stops. So maybe we should be going for less stops if we're having trouble losing time in them. Hulkenberg's in the pits. See if we can catch him. He was not that far ahead of us, I do believe, on the road. Oh, he's just coming out there. He has gained some time on us as well. He's on fresh super soft, so he's probably going to the end of the race. We've got another pit stop, so we have chosen the wrong strategy for the day. Unless something miraculous like rain or a safety car happens.
Strategy. Do you want to change or stick to planning?
Go with what we go unless the rain changes things. Go with what we've got, I should say. Oh, we've come out racing with Ocon. Can we hold station down the straight against the stronger engine in the Mercedes? He's tried to hold us up on the outside, and he's got the DRS because he was ahead at the marker line. So that's a double whammy there. Not only did he service a turd block manoeuvre, which fair play to him, I would have done the same if I was on the inside. He's also got the DRS and the pressure tyres. Showing us a clean pair of heels there.
That's the super soft car ahead.
Now I've got to think about whether I'm going to change strategy or not at some point, because this plan is not working out. Maybe I should have started ultra soft, gone for 10 laps, and then gone double super softs to the end perhaps. We do have the DRS on Ocon. It's just a little bit too far ahead of us to do anything at the moment. Change the outcome of the race before our next pit stop, which is coming up in a couple of laps. I don't think we're going to get our wish. If it does come, it's going to probably be too late after we've done our pit stop.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the ultra softs.
Almost out of go faster field too.
Moving to mix 2. Fuel to mix 2.
So we're going back to standard now, as Jeff tells us to. Ocon is getting away from us on that pressure rubber, so we're coming to the end of our tyres. Yeah, looks like this race has fallen away from us on strategy. And a little bit of battling that we had where we got pushed around a bit earlier and got a bit wobbly and wild there. So our new target is to try and see if we can get back into the position we are currently in 14th after our pit stops. Little battle group ahead of us is just a little bit too quick for us at the moment. Alright, it's our pit window. Time to come and grab our last set of tyres. Yeah, I know they've got newer tyres. We're going to try and chase them down the last stint. Whew, into the pits. We're going to drop all the way back down the order again. There we go, 2.6. Not the best, but we'll have it. We got lapped, I think, by the leaders. So if we can latch onto one of those guys as they catch up to the guys in front of us that we're trying to catch up, might be able to use that to our advantage, as long as we don't get any blue flags from behind us as well. It also means we've got a disadvantage of one less lap now to chase down our prey. Car in front. Dude up ahead getting blue flags, that's the guy that we're chasing, about 6 seconds down the road. Hopefully he gets slowed down in the faster bit so we can gain more time on him. 4.1, we're gaining. Three positions to make up in about 6 or so laps. Got a glimpse of Fernando's car there. Oh, got a bit too greedy on the throttle trying to get out of that corner early. And run off the road just a little bit. Pushing as hard as I can now. Hopefully we haven't lost too much time. Can make it back up here. Ooh, you shit me tits, running really wide. And we got a 3-second penalty for that. So even if we pass him now, we've got up shit creek a little bit. I always like to say, I either bin it or win it. Looks like we've bottled this one up with that penalty. At least we've still got all 4 wheels on the car. It's better than nothing. Can still pass him on the track, but I don't know if we'll get 3 seconds up our sleeve. Trying to hang on to a little bit too much speed to make up for the early mistake in that lap.
Good pace, you're catching the car in front by a second below.
Better exit through that corner. Like I'm going to get a safety car to rescue me this time around. Got really lucky in the second season of my Haas career on the 2016 game in terms of luck. I almost call them lucky cars. They kind of were lucky cars to me. Yeah, doesn't seem to be helping us out in this series so far. Closer to Alonso now. Getting almost into DRS range. Not quite this time round. Have it on this lap, I'd say. We get through this corner's good. Yep, there we go. We're within 1 second now. best exit on that corner. We will have DRS coming onto this straight as well. Inching closer and closer each lap. Here we go. We're close enough now to have a dig. Shut the door on the way out. Put it up on Rich, see if we can try to hold the gap to him. We need to get 3 seconds to keep that position. Sail a bit close to the wind with the fuel for this lap. I think that's close enough. Oh, 2.3 seconds. Need another 0.7. Really went for it there, but I don't think we're going to hold the position to Alonso. Oh, there's something wrong with my cat, so gonna have to try to end the stream a bit early, maybe. Hang on. He's making some weird noises.
Davidson, give me your thoughts. How did they accomplish this result?
Without a doubt, the safety car changed everything.
I just
today.
hurry
The
through
key
it
to their
all as
success
best
was
as I
keeping
can and
calm
then
and
look
reacting
after
to
the lad.
situation quickly. We've seen teams in the past throw away wins because they were too hesitant, but here they were decisive and this allowed them to take the advantage.
Wish we had had a safety car, but we weren't lucky there.
So as I say that, we can see
And
the
so
drivers
it's
coming out
won
now
by
to collect their
Hamilton with
trophies.
the 2
It's
Ferraris
yet
on the
more
podium.
silverware to take back to their base in Brackley after another excellent Grand Prix.
Just didn't have the speed in the car today. Probably because I haven't been doing much of the upgrades, but Hulkenberg surely got the most out of it. Maybe I need to work more on the setup, so that I've got maybe something was not quite right there. So let's see, his fastest lap was a 1:11.2, my fastest lap was a 1:11.1, so I had the speed.
Anthony
Just my
Davidson, who
strategy,
would
I
you
think,
go for?
was what.
Well, it's got to be Felipe
yeah,
Massa,
he did
hasn't it?
one
He
stop.
fought so hard
I
and
should
had
have gone for the
incredible pace
one-stop
at times.
strategy.
I don't think anyone did a better job today.
Yeah,
And
I
now
think
let's
that's
take a look
what
at
the
the
difference
constructors'
is, because we
We saw
were
a dip
a
in
fair
form
bit
from
back
the
from him, about
championship
20
leaders today.
seconds,
Their lead
which
has
is
taken a
about
significant
the
blow.
time of a
After all
stop.
that
So,
excitement, it's
oh well,
time for a lie
live and
down, I
learn.
think.
The
Thanks for joining
one-stopper
us,
for
and goodbye
50%
until the next
for this
race.
race seems to be the way to go. Alright, so Hamilton there with a 109. Got the fastest lap and the race victory from Raikkonen, Vettel, Bottas, Ricciardo, Perez, Massa, Verstappen, Grosjean, and and Esteban Ocon. Our teammate just missed out on the points by a narrow half a second. And so that puts the standings. Kimi is leading the championship, 25 points over Hamilton and Vettel, then Bottas, Ricciardo, Massa, Verstappen, Perez, Ocon. We've dropped to 10th, I think. Oh no, we've held position. Magnussen in 11th, Stroll, pardon me, in 12th. Grosjean has moved up ahead of our teammate. Hulkenberg's in 14th. Sainz, Kvyat and Alonso round. Hiccup there. Out the points with Van Dorn and the two Saubers yet to score. In the constructors, bloody hiccups, eh? Has Ferrari on top. From Mercedes, Red Bull in 3rd, Williams in 4th, Force India in 5th, and we're in 6th, and that's probably the best we can hope for. And we got 5 points over Haas still at the moment. Toro Rosso, McLaren's the only others to score points, with Sauber waiting to get off the mark. And on that note, stone the flaming crows and tickle your dancing dingoes on Tomo. We'll catch you on the next race. We'll be fighting harder for points. Cheers, lads.